And that's it.
Great, great. Thanks for sharing. And answer the first question. You already introduced yourself. So one sec here. I'm put the live is on YouTube. So tell us about the most memorable trip you ever taken, Vanessa.
I believe traveling improves mental health in general, because it causes happiness and satisfaction and new experiences. Um, and building memories. And it's very important for us and the new experience. I think this.
Great, thanks for sharing. And Wanda, could you introduce yourself? Oh, sorry, Vanessa, do you just forgot to answer if you have some place that you get memorable, some place that you visit, you have in your mind? So the best place have you ever visited?
Um, my best travel. I went to Japan in 2014 and to present a research project, but I have opportunity know the culture and the places, special places there, and the foods is very, very amazing experience for me.
Great, great, awesome. Thanks for sharing. And Wanda, could you please the next?
Yeah, I'm Wanda. I'm from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro. I have 2 sons, 1 grandson, 2 daughters-in-law, and 2 cats. And I have many memorable trips in my life. I'm a scuba diver, and I go around the world to diving. It's so. And the last month, I stayed in Indonesia and Thailand to dive. So beautiful place. Yeah. I think the most memorable it was a trip in Sahara Desert. It's so beautiful place. Stay there for camping. Yeah, many things. I love trips.
Brilliant, brilliant. So I would like to see the every place that you said, Thailand and Sahara. Great. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Victoria?
So
Please
I'm
introduce.
Victoria. I am 24, sorry, 24 years old. I live in Rio too. I believe it should be like a happy hour in Rio, like TALKNTALK happy hour Rio. And I don't know about the trip. Like there are a lot of trips that I did, so I just couldn't choose one. Like I really loved the Europe trip since like I don't know when it's happened, like maybe 3 years ago, but it was really special for me. Or with the travels to Orlando with my husband, like we do it a lot, but I don't know. It's different moments, different feelings, different places. I can't just choose one.
No problem, no problem. I understand you because I would say the same. So I introduce myself. I'm Bruna. I'm 31 years old. I'm living in Dublin, Ireland right now, but I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. And like Victoria said, there are many places that I had in my mind, really memorable. And if I could choose just one, I think I would say Greece, but there are some places in Italy, like Sardinia as well, because the seas was very clean and blue and some green parts, so it was amazing. And I love going to the beach, so I would say these two places, but I love to travel when I can see new places and new country, new cities. So yeah, it's complicated to choose just one. Okay, ladies, let's see the second question. What are some of the benefits of traveling? Wanda, could you share with us your opinion, please?
Wow, many benefits, cultural, and you saw the way of life to another place, to another human being, and you stay more less prejudice about many cultures, like Arabic cultures. You see inside the place, and you know about you see the motivation, their act like their act. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Because when we go into a new place, we can learn too much about the culture. So we can face different kinds of things, of foods and behaviors as well. So I think we can change our minds, like to
Yeah,
respect more each other.
yeah, exactly. You see, the world is not like your mind.
Exactly.
Many minds, many cultures. You need to
Yeah.
respect all the kind of things.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. We stop to judge the
Yeah,
people in general.
exactly. Exactly.
Great. I totally agree with you. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Vanessa? What's your point of view?
I'm totally agree with Wanda. I think we are not the only ones in the culture when we need the respect for us. I think this experience for travel is developing this respect for other cultures and other people, and knowing too this culture is very important for sensorial experience and the social experience and developed communication and other. The life is short for limit only our culture.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you because it's crazy. When we had this opportunity to going for another country, I think it's the mainly important thing we can learn, because if you travel around the Brazil, for example, you can learn for sure about the other foods and cultures, but the cultures in general, it's similar, very similar, and the
Yes,
same
yes.
language, so we can learn as well. Yeah, totally agree with you.
And
Thanks for
I add additional
sure.
point this experience, Wanda experience.
Mhm.
She know the SIA, the experience in SIA.
Yeah,
Is the other world. It's very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm a
yes,
big
totally
fan
different. Yeah,
for a Wanda experience. It's very
yeah.
cool.
Congrats, Vanda, for your courage, because I'm not. Great. And Victoria, what do you think?
Okay, so I don't know. I totally agree with Vanda about the culture, but for me, like the benefit is like my mental health because when I travel, I totally disconnect from my my routine, like the routine of being a mom, like responsibilities, so for me, the mental health when I travel is one of the most benefits.
Yeah, you say that a great point because it helped me in my mental health for sure. I think for everybody, we can relax
Yeah.
and enjoy a free time without thinking work, job,
Yeah,
and other
it's so
things.
interesting to stop the life here and fly for another life, for another thing. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, very beneficial for sure. Yeah, totally agree with you, girls. Great. So let me see here the other questions. So I think I will skip some. Number 4. How can travel help people to develop a great sense of independence and self-reliance? What do you think, Victoria? I'll start with you.
I believe the culture make it with the people. Like when you see another culture, another way to live, another way to think, like sometimes it's really shocking because it's really different from the reality, but our reality. But I don't know. I believe it's a good thing. Even if it's hard, it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I totally agree with you. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Wanda?
I think you learn about dependence. I think when I travel and travel and travel on the sea, on the desert, on the mountains, you know, you have a conscience about our dependence each other like human beings. You need to clean our planet. Our planet is so stuck with plastic. All the places have many plastics. We need to get, you need to get each other a codependence for life. Life is not a question of independence, but in interrelationship, I think.
Yeah, totally agree. It's a great point because I don't know, but when I lived in Brazil, I didn't see many people take care of recycle. So here it's very common, the people throw the trash in the right place, and there are place for putting your things of recycle. But I don't know, in São Paulo, I know there are some place, but it's not common in their culture.
Yeah, but what they do with this recycled trash? You
Yeah,
know
it's a
about?
good question.
I saw many documentaries, and when I stay in Tanzania, I saw many trash containers, trash from England.
Yeah,
Why? They clean a country, dusting another country.
yeah,
The
it's not
planet
correct.
is round. We
Yeah,
need to know about.
yeah, I totally agree because really, I don't know where
Yeah,
the these
you
guys put the
you have
things.
to see the documentaries about this.
You can share with us here on the chat because I've watched in Netflix. I forgot the name, but was very shocked when I
Yeah,
see many things like fishing, and after that, I am afraid to eat fish, for example, because there are many trashes on the sea, and the fishes the people know the companies get the fishes in a, how can I say, de uma maneira errada, mortos, something like
yeah,
this. It's very sad.
yeah. Human being is a little bit um, worth.
Yeah, we need to improve our self-reliance for sure,
Yeah.
and thinking about each other and the world in general. Totally agree with you. Thanks for sharing. And what's your point, Vanessa?
This is interesting, this point of the trashes. And I worked with the research developed bioplastics. I have opportunity study some points this como trabalhar o lixo. But in some countries don't have technology or tools for this objective, and the trash is transferred for other countries. This pode ser esse o caso, né, do que você viu lá do lixo no outro país, que era um lixo de um lugar, sendo que foi para o outro, né?
Yeah.
I think there is no such thing as throwing out the trash. This trash don't finish, this transform this.
Yeah.
And this point important to these fishes and have on contamination for microplastics too.
Yeah.
And these contaminations return for us in alimentation, in other uses, in cosmetics, and use other artificial products. Is very serious, very important.
Microplastic is the worst thing because our muscles have microplastic now. Fishes have microplastic in their muscles, and every planet has the microplastic.
We need this task force. I don't know, make forces, and the developer tools for best treatment for the recycles plastic, or substitute this for bioplastics and biodegradable and ecoplastics. But I think this long way.
It's take a long, but it's never late to start, you know. So we need to start and share ideas.
We need to try.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like we see many things like biological things. It's very expensive. For example, biological plastic is very expensive, and it could be cheaper to incentivize. I forgot the words. Incentivate people to improve in small things, step by step. You know, we need to start. Yeah, it's so sad. Yeah, so it's good when we have this conscience and we can travel and see many different places and could learn a little bit with each place we visit. I think it's a good way to learn more about it. Thanks for sharing, guys. So let's just keep here for this number 7. What is the best place for a vacation in your country? Why is it good? I will start with you, Victoria.
Okay, so unfortunately, I don't know. I live in Rio, but I don't recommend Rio to visit because I don't know. I believe here is too dangerous. I don't like here. So I really think it's a beautiful place. Like, oh my God, it's a beautiful place. The city is a good place, but it's too dangerous. So I don't know if it's enough to other people come here just because the place is beautiful, you know. So I don't know. I really, really would love to visit the south of Brazil, but I've never visited before. So I don't know. I don't know if I just recommended someone to visit or I don't recommend it, you know.
Yeah, I know, like Carioca or people living here that I met here say the same. So because I love Rio, to be honest,
Oh my
but
God.
I went to visit just for a few days, so twice, and I just stay on the Leblon and the good
Oh,
parts, the good
yeah.
area, So I don't know how the things works in the another areas around,
Even if
but I
in
can imagine.
Leblon and the south area of Rio is dangerous too. There isn't a
Mhm.
place in Rio that is safer. Yeah, it's
Yes, yes.
crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's complicated. But like when we see Ilha Grande, Angra dos Reis, it's also dangerous or it's better than capital?
It's better than the capital, but it's dangerous
Ah,
too.
yeah,
Dangerous too. Is
My
depend
Angra
of
gosh,
the
is
dangers.
hard.
really?
Angra is dominated by narco-trafficantes.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Exactly. It's the
Yeah.
other violence and other
Wow.
types of
I'm
violence.
really shocked because I saw many people from everywhere, the Europe and Americans, and I was thinking was safe. Jesus. Oh gosh, so I'm
Ilha
really
Grande,
shocked.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. So yeah, I'll ask you, Wanda, what the best country, the
Oh,
best place could be
I love Brazil.
other regions, not your
Uh,
city.
Rainforest is so interesting when Amazon River combining with another river like Black and the meeting of the water is so beautiful. And Minas Gerais with many caves, many monas is so beautiful too. The Northwest
Mhm.
is have many beautiful beaches, warm water, beautiful here in the Rio de Janeiro is beautiful too. But I choose Cataratas do Iguaçu in the full moon because in the full moon, during the day, you go there and you see the rainbow, the sun rainbow, like
Oh,
many
wow,
colors, beautiful
brilliant.
colors. But at night, with a full moon, you see the rainbow, the moon rainbow is
Wow.
many, many tones, I don't
Mhm.
know in English, of white. White,
Great,
like gray, white, shine white. It's so
great.
beautiful. And all the drops of the water um, take the light of the moon and get like a silver.
Wow,
It's
brilliant.
amazing. It's
I should go.
really, you see that and you cry because it's so
Really.
beautiful. Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. So nice tip. When I go to Brazil again, I will try to visit.
Yeah,
Great,
in the
great.
full moon.
Okay, nice. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Vanessa? What do you say?
I would like know the northwest, I don't know, nordeste of Brazil yet. I like so much in Rio, Petrópolis and Teresópolis. I'm according with Victoria in the capital is very dangerous. I'm living in Copacabana. Here is very difficult to use the cellular phone in security for the take photos and places in peace. And it's very difficult only practice exercise in orla, I don't know say this, in the beach, is dangerous too, because there have a thief, I don't know. Tem ladrões que querem roubar o que você tem, ficam te cercando, te seguindo. Ou então alguém te para na calçada que fica te pedindo dinheiro, aí se você disser que não dá, o pessoal fica te intimidando, aí alguns ficam com faca, com tesoura.
Meu Deus.
Bizarro, sabe?
Wow, it's very dangerous.
I think these other places in Rio have other types of the violence. This narco traffic and the militia and car robbery, I don't know, roubo de carro.
Stolen.
Eu morava no subúrbio. I lived there for 20 years. And there is very, very dangerous too. But is the violence there related for narco traffic too, and physical violence specifically is more common. Assalto à mão armada, facada, ou alguém te bate na rua do nada.
Jesus, it's very
complicated.
Sad. Yeah, it's so sad because
the good experience I have in Curitiba, I like so much the places in Curitiba, the points, pontos turísticos of the Curitiba, and I would like the cataratas. I don't know. How can I understand that?
Waterfall, yeah.
This is very interesting too.
Great. Yeah, so the case of Rio is very sad because it's a really beautiful place to visit. There are many nature and many things beautiful, and people and restaurants as well. So the violence is getting worse, and it's so sad. We cannot see
a friend from Saudi Arabia, and they stay here in Brazil to see me and the other friends, and he stay in the Arpoador to take pictures from the environment and start a arrastão. And they
very common here.
Very common. And they want to get the cell phone from him. He closed his hand in the cell phone, and they push him in the rock, and they rodou, fell down, and get all hurt in the legs, on the arms, and the elbow, and they don't know about nothing about what's happening, and they talk to me. Oh, I stayed there to take pictures, and then they start a fight. Start a fight. They fight with each other, and they see my phone, and they have a notion that my phone is from him, and they want to take it off me. And he don't understand anything, and I get
it's
with
totally
my mouth
different.
Closed. It's not
totally different. Probably he never returned in Rio. Oh my gosh, it's very sad.
It's very
I
sad,
understand.
and for the woman, it's very worse because we stay alone is a gente vira alvo fácil. Todo mundo fica prestando atenção se for mulher sozinha. Aí quer
Yeah,
oferecer bebida, aí a otária vai aceitar bebida de estranho, né? Não pode. Aí ainda tem que ficar
yeah,
alerta, né? Tem que andar
yeah.
super alerta aqui, assim.
Have the good night, Cinderella.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
In
So,
the regions, central region is very common too. Lapa and the Carioca, Cinelândia is very common in places there. This practice the Boa Noite Cinderela.
Jesus, because now I can understand more about my friends living here, because there are many people from São Paulo as well, and even Rio. Because in São Paulo, I was afraid to walking around with cell phone, and even inside the car, the guys come to you with a gun and pass the car and your cell phone and everything that you have, and it's complicated as well. So I was talking with my husband yesterday about it. We would like to return to Brazil, but when we recognize and remember the violence in Brazil in general, so we give up, because we like to live here, relax, and without thinking too much about walking alone or with your things. We can buy a good things and don't worry about anything, Probably can be happen for sure, but it's not safer 100%, but it's not common because many things are accessible and anyone can buy a good cell phone and good car and other things.
In Niterói is a kind of different, because here is not so dangerous like Rio de Janeiro. Here we have a good guarda municipal, many guardas municipais in all the place, and you don't know about robbery here.
Good.
In my neighbor.
Yeah, not
I
so bad.
worked for a while at UFI in 6 months, aproximadamente. I saw this difference from Rio in Niterói Central. Is menos perigoso, eu achei.
Yeah, you see people from Rio like that, like a bird.
Yes.
And from Niterói, walking in peaceful.
It's better. Great.
It's
to know. Great to know. If I would choose some place in Brazil, because I'm from Brazil for sure, that I love to visit is Fernando de Noronha, because it's like living here, because we didn't see crimes, and people more conscient about nature and recycle and the work balance, people don't work too much and keeping the door open, for example, and nothing happen. So I just shocked because every place that I visit in Brazil, I'm afraid to walking at night. But in Fernando de Noronha, it was new for me because it doesn't like Brazil. It looks like other place,
But it's so expensive.
Yeah.
A coconut is 25.
Yeah, it's totally crazy. I was thinking that I'm wasting my money like in euro, because it's very, very expensive. But it's a good place with peace and the price is not good, but the other things, and it's beautiful and good place to visit as well. So yeah, ladies. So let me see here. Next question. I would read number 8. have you traveled abroad? So where have you been? If you haven't been, which country would you most like to visit? Victoria, could you answer, please?
Okay, so I've abroad. Argentina and New York, Orlando, like inside United States. Some places, Europe, some places too. I don't know, many places, but I would love to visit one place. There is, I don't know, I believe it's Norway. I believe it's this way to pronounce. I don't know, but I really would love to go to Norway and see the aurora boreal. You know, I believe it's beautiful, and I've never seen it before.
Yeah,
So
it's my
yeah,
dream.
it's
my
my dream.
Yeah, I'd like to visit as well. So it looks like incredible, unreal, I'd say.
Yeah, I've never seen something like this before, you know, it's
Mhm.
something totally new.
Yeah. And about the place that you already visited, do you have some that you'd like to visit again, or just into going a new place, for example?
I don't know, the places I visit before, I visit a lot of times, so I don't want to go there anymore. I want new places, new cultures, new news.
Yeah, I understand you. But you live it there or just to visit?
Just visit.
Great, great. But we can realize a little bit how the things works.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Great to know. Thank you. And how about you, Vanessa?
Your microphone.
Yeah, you're on
Thank you.
mute.
Thank you. I went for Japan, né? How can I say it? And the fast passage for at Germany, and Dubai in central market of the Dubai. I would like to know Egypt because I'm a big fan of mythology, and I have tattoos and Egypt mythology, and my arm, I don't know, costas, I have a tattoo too, and I need to know Australia and Canary Island in Carnival. It's very interesting, the carnival there.
Oh, really? It's like
Yes.
Rio or other place in Brazil?
Yeah, this different because this desfile, o desfile de lá é feito por drag queens. É
Oh,
muito legal. Aí você imagina assim a arrumação dos caras, toda a produção
fantasia.
é muito legal, é muito legal. Eu acho
Oh,
fantástico.
amazing. It's new for me. I really didn't know.
No YouTube tem alguns vídeos, às
É,
vezes eu acompanho quando tem o evento do
I'll
carnaval.
take a look on it. It's a new place. Great, great. So I'm here thinking about Australia because I would love to go as well. When I was thinking to come in my exchange program in Ireland, I tried to go to Australia, but it was very expensive at the time. But I'd like to visit as well. And like Wanda said in the beginning, Thailand and the Asia in general, because I've been traveling around the Europe, and I've been in United States, and in Europe, I already visited many places like Germany, Italy, Portugal, Spain, but I've never been in the Asia. I really would love to go like Bali as well. So there are many places that I'm planning to visit maybe next year. And how about you, Wanda, as a traveler?
Yeah, I almost
Do you want
visited,
to visit again some place and other new place you already have in mind?
almost visit all the world. I
Wow,
love Asia. For
mm,
me, it's the best continent
really
to see is Asia. I love Vietnam, Cambodia,
nice,
every countries of Asia I love.
great.
But I choose to go again in the mountain Sinai mountain,
Mm-hmm.
Mount Sinai.
I
Is
know.
there is a in Egypt. There is a really interesting energy there. We climbed this mountain by the night to see the sun rising
Mm-hmm.
in the top of the mountain.
Wow,
There is
amazing.
a teeny church and a teeny mosque there, and it's a beautiful place and energy because all the Bible starts in all the no the start in the mountain, but Moses start everything in this place is it's
Great. It's
my gosh,
unreal.
really emotional place.
Wow, I can imagine it. Yeah, I'm just thinking, you put me on my list many things after this meeting because I see and follow some people on Instagram, but there are many places that I would like to visit, and I'm a little lost, because I would like to visit one place and another one, and I don't know how to choose first, and you
And
mentioned it.
see under
Yeah.
the sea too. It's
Wow.
another place, like Vanessa said,
Oh my
another world.
gosh. Great, great. Thanks for sharing your experience. Amazing. I love it. Thank you. So you follow the next one, number 9. What are some of the best ways to immerse yourself in local cultures and customs while traveling? You can start, Wanda, talking about many continents, for
I
example.
think you need to get your mind open mind, and respect the other people and talk to him, talk to them, and don't have prejudice, and try to give up our nationality and try to see the culture, the food, without prejudice, is with respect, and you open mind, and it's so interesting to see, and you is like a big hug, a
Yeah,
big cultural hug. Yeah,
great, great. And do you usually eat food from the local, or
yeah.
you
I don't
try
have fear. I eat food in the street. If the local eat food there in a place, I go to there and I eat this food.
and you live the experience, reality, your
Yeah,
experience.
yeah.
Great, great. You encourage me to try to do the same, because when I went to some place that I see some different things to eat, like, I don't know, but I prefer to eat like chicken and pork and beef. The things we usually eat in Brazil, I'm a
I
little afraid
try
with
to
different
eat
things.
the cricket in the Mexico and ants too, and I
Was
it's
nice.
tasty. It's like shrimp.
But you tried it. It's good. I need to force
For
myself,
me, no problem.
because I
If
like to.
if the food is not disgusting.
Yeah, because I like to know about the culture and the behaviors and the customs, but the food, really afraid about different things, to be honest. It's funny. And how about you, Victoria? Share with us.
I believe it's doing things that the people there do. Like, so I totally agree with Wanda, of course. I couldn't disagree. But, maybe if you go to New York and just go to places using Uber, I believe it isn't the right way to go to New York. Like, you have to go and use the subway. Like, you have to not leave, but spend the time while you are there. Like, them, I believe it's the best way. It's the way to know people. Like, because if you are just going everywhere using Uber, you can know someone,
Yeah,
You're just in
if
the,
you,
car.
yeah, I agree with you. You need to try to be like a resident, trying to do the
Yeah.
same thing,
Yeah, it's
walking
the
a
best
lot,
way
for example.
to know someone.
Yeah. And even you can see many places when you get some trends or walking, you can see and stop if you want. I think you're exploring more if you
Yes,
do
of
it.
course.
Totally agree with you. Uh, Thanks for sharing. About the food, I was asking you the same question like Wanda. Do you usually eat the local food or do you keep your mind in the usual
Um,
meats?
More or less, because I'm a vegetarian, so it's a little bit
Mhm,
difficult for me.
mhm.
But I really
Perform.
try. I really try. I don't know how to say escorpião, but one time I try it. I really try.
And
Crying,
did you
but
like
I
it?
try.
And did you like it or not?
No way.
No, I can
It's
imagine it.
awful.
Yeah. Jesus, I've heard a friend saying it's like pipoca queimada perfume. It's crazy.
No, it's like I don't know how to say. It's look like a verme. I
Mm,
never eat a verme before, but it's something like that.
Jesus Christ, no, no. I'm keeping distant about it. So thanks for sharing. And how about you, Vanessa? What do you have to share with us? Your experience.
I'm totally agree with Victoria and Wanda. I think this when we know other countries, other cultures, I think we have an open mind, observe more, listen more, and
Yeah.
talk in local people and taste the foods. but but I would not try the food in India. I don't try. I don't like
Yeah,
this.
I'm afraid so, to be
I
honest.
I I I I
Because
think
it's spicy or why?
no, this prepare mode. I I
Mhm.
I don't like this. It's
It's like a
very
dirt thing.
disgusting,
Mm,
very
Yeah,
nasty. I
disgusting.
I don't like this, but I do. I think in this moment, I only food I not try to taste.
yeah, I'd say
I
the same.
I try taste vermes, né? I don't know, minhoquinha, gafanhoto. I try, but
No problem at all.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's funny,
it's
I
very
think
common in
depends.
China, I think. But I don't know. I don't have a.
Yeah, me
Eu não
too.
tenho certeza disso, não, mas eu acho que é na China que é comum.
Yeah, I think so, but yeah, I'm afraid as well. And I've never been, but when I see something in some videos, I'm really afraid. It's not like good. But you can try once. Like Victoria, even didn't like you. We can try for sure. So guys, our time is over. So it was amazing conversation. Thank you so much for joining with me. I really love it. And I'd like to know if you enjoyed and you have some questions, so please let me know. And I shared the link to, you can suggest some topics and put something that you like to see here on Talking. And what do you think about this conversation today? And I'm really thankful and have a great day, rest of the day, because here already tonight. Thank you so much,
Thank
girls.
you. It
Take
was
Thank you,
care.
a really good
everyone. The
conversation.
best
Great.
conversation
Ever.
today.
Thank you so much. See
See
you
ya.
next time.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.